Oh, bike down.
Bike, there goes the
Bike
bike.
down.
Range Rover. Human in front of it. Please see the human. Oh, good, he does. Okay. I'm not surprised by that.
I'm still
Mafia.
mystified that somebody spent money to put a fucking Caliber on the road in Russia.
Oh, we got a little road rage. Lada
Nothing will
versus,
compare to last week's road rage.
Lada versus diesel truck. Who's going to win? What are you going to do about it, huh?
Kick him in the face.
Oh, now it goes. Everybody's wearing tracksuits, by the way. Because this is Russia.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 166 of the CAMcast, where we are just having a hard time figuring out what's going on in our ears.
Yay.
No, like everything got louder on the right. Like you turned everything up really weird. And
I think
It's a thing. It's a very easy thing to do with that because to turn up everything, it's two sliders next to each other.
Yeah.
So if you accidentally bump one,
then one.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm gonna
yeah, it's
fuse.
weird. It's weird as shit, isn't it? Anyway,
that just messed with everybody listening to this podcast. With
Yeah,
headphones.
your equilibrium.
Literally everybody just fell over.
If you just vomited because of the unbalanced nature of what you just heard,
Go ahead and hit us up. Mailbag at camautomac.com.
mailbag at camautomac.com.
In the subject line, Zack needs to be fired.
Yeah.
also take a personal
Don't
day.
do that.
F.U. Zack.
We'll get all of the responses.
Let's keep it PG-13, people.
Yeah, also take a personal day because you know what? You've earned it.
You have. You really
Yeah.
have.
I have feelings, guys. Like,
You fucking don't.
No. Damn.
wow. Okay, I see where I fall now.
The savagery.
Wow.
Savagery Department, Randy speaking.
Anyway, I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats, so on and so forth,
Etc., etc.
and so on. And I am joined, as always, to my right by the one, the only, the professor of the ghetto arts, your and our Uncle Radical. We call him Scoots for a reason.
Scoots.
Really need to go see a doctor about that, dude. It is Dave Raleigh.
Hey guys, do you want some K-slot shenanigans? I've got a whole grip of it here, and because it's an enormous fire hazard, I got to get rid of all of it.
Hashtag NPS. What?
Hashtag NPS.
Damn.
Crazy wiggling arm emporium.
Wacky waving flailing inflatable arm tube man. Wacky waving flailing arm inflatable tube man. Wacky waving inflatable flailing arm tube man.
I'll turn you off again.
Oh.
Yeet.
Wow. He has an inordinate amount of power, considering he's not even 21 yet.
Soon.
Yeah, apparently a month from the night we are recording.
Yes.
He can own a firearm, and he can fight for our country, and he can smoke cigarettes, but he can't legally drink.
Nope. Yep. He is the one, the only, the Lord of the Board, Zach Lords.
Ahoy, hoy.
Oh. Burn.
Yeet. Wow. I want to note, once again, as we do every episode, I can't touch the soundboard.
No, he is very far away from the soundboard.
I can
Smoke weed every day.
I can throw stuff at it if I have to.
Between him and the soundboard is the remaining of our tachos.
Oh, my gosh. So good.
If
Yep.
y'all don't know what tachos
We should
are,
post a photo of me trying to reach for it so everyone knows.
Okay, hold on.
That
Well,
I can't.
All right.
well, as we do that, I'm going to go ahead and throw it to the man who's back from, I don't know, some country that we overthrew the democratically elected government of in the 80s.
Venezuela.
Yeet. Russia?
No, I would never go to Venezuela. That's a shithole right now. I feel so sorry for them.
Oh,
Please,
God, yeah.
everybody, good luck.
I'm
you
honestly
don't want to crack
amazed.
us right now
Good
and
luck.
see all the protesting?
Yeah, good luck down there.
I'm
They
honestly
need all the
amazed
help.
you leave Utah County on a regular basis.
Well, I don't. It's just I call Utah County Guadalajara. Or where did I go? Guadalupe? The Church of Guadalupe? Where did I go?
Guatemala?
Guatemala. That's where I went.
There we go.
Bay? to
Yeah.
Guantanamo Bay.
I was in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah,
Bless
God in
you.
heaven.
Anyways.
It's Brandon Christiansen, our absentee pizza dad.
Yep.
There we
Good
go.
to be back. So you can just call me Pizza Dad again. Let's drop the absentee. Christmas is canceled.
You're still a stranger to me.
Christmas is also 2 months ago.
I know, but it's canceled.
You didn't get me anything.
The milk soured, and you smoked all the cigarettes on the...
Well, it was a long flight
On
from
the
the
layover.
from Church of Guadalupe.
The tobacco farm failed.
Guatemala. That's where I was. Belize. If I'm going to go anywhere, it's Belize.
This is pretty nice.
No taxes.
Anyway,
You don't have to pay taxes anywhere if you're illegal.
Yeah, that's true.
you don't have to pay taxes anywhere if you're a sovereign citizen.
But if you live in Belize, you could live there legitimately and not pay any income tax.
I'm a big shot. There's no doubt going to light a fire and pee it out. Don't like it? Kiss my rump.
Did
Just
you
for
take a
minute,
picture
let's all
of
do the
Zack?
bump.
We're trying.
Oh, jeez. This is the worst.
Yes, it is. Anyway.
All right. We're not alone, though.
No, we are not.
You know what they say? Two Brandons make a right.
God in heaven.
Sorry, I I tried to start the... He's throwing dice.
Stop it. No, don't give him anything. No, you've lost your privileges.
I was trying to segue into an introduction.
Jerry, you mind if we get back to the task at hand?
I will choke you to death with this headphone cable.
It's time to stop.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yes, it was.
That was me, by the way.
Anyway,
Pizza Dad's working the boards.
Brandon McConkey is our guest.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
Can I call you Race Car Brandon from here on out?
Yep.
Sure, whatever.
Excellent.
We call him Race Car
I'm
Brandon.
going to call you Race Car Brandon.
I feel like this little pile over here is like that desk, that drawer in the teacher's desk of like the slingshot and all the confiscated items from the kids.
Yeah,
Should get
except here's the thing. You know, teachers in your school couldn't beat you. Teachers down here will just fucking
shit.
wail on you.
Where's the oar? Where's the oar?
Should get a
It doesn't matter.
should get a back scratcher.
Oh, yeah.
Or a
Like a
fly
little
swatter?
thing.
I have
Yeah.
one. It's extendable.
Butt
bring it
scratcher.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, butt scratcher.
Butt scratcher.
Butt scratcher.
Get your butt scratcher.
Or a
No,
butt
I need,
scratcher.
Eddie.
I need one of those
Butt
like
scratcher.
gummy hand things.
No, you don't.
From the 80s. I
They still
remember
make
those.
those?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Do they still have the machines?
It's
that you-
probably in like
Yeah.
small towns
eggs?
with like
Yeah, it's original. It's hardened by now. You know
Yeah.
that, right? It's not going to stretch. It's going to
I-
poke an eye out.
I guarantee Grantsville has 4 of those machines somewhere in the town.
They have to.
Yeah.
God, if you want to help us get his little stretchy, sticky hand thing that's only going to be sticky for like 5 seconds.
We covered in hair in 2 minutes.
God. Go ahead and support us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutoMag. You can give us any amount per month. It's a monthly subscription that helps us do whatever. What are you doing?
I don't know what that was.
Damn it, could you not... Of all the things to derail... No,
I
don't
wasn't-
shake your head at
I
me.
wasn't
You
trying to
leaned...
derail you.
You leaned across my crotch, stuck your hand over my leg.
Yeah.
What? What
That
were
was
you?
a good one.
What were you? What did you think?
Just do it.
Going home.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Get out of here. Sit on the couch for 2 minutes.
It was.
I'm setting a timer for 2 minutes.
We did that one.
All right.
Hello.
All right. You're setting the timer for 2 minutes. You're in the
was-
penalty box.
Zach's in the penalty box. Anyways, we have a guest with us today.
Yeah,
It was pretty hot from over here.
Yeah.
I'm.
There's nobody steering this boat.
No,
Yeah, there is.
no, I'm steering the
Yeah,
boat.
he is.
I am just sitting here with the machete, just hacking at people trying to grab the wheel.
Okay, it's been 2 minutes. You can
No, it
come back.
hasn't. No, it
Oh,
hasn't.
okay. Oh, jeez. It's scary.
You don't.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Just because you grabbed the oar.
I am the captain, though.
God. Anyway, no, I have to finish the spiel first.
Oh, jeez.
Patreon.com/CamAutoMag. That's where you go to support this thing. It's a monthly subscription, so you can donate as little as $1 or up to. I think we discovered the limit was like
$20,000?
15,000.
15,000.
50. Yeah,
Here's the deal. If we get 5 subscribers at or above the $50 a month mark, we fire Zack.
Yay.
I'm not okay with this.
You don't have to be.
Zack will be removed as full-time Lord of the Boards, but he will be brought back in a advisory role. So literally nothing will change.
I'll just
He's as advisory to the boards.
Yeah, there we
advisor
go.
of the board.
Yeah, there you go.
Board advisor.
Yes.
He's board advisor.
A board member who
Can be
advises
director
the board.
of board operations.
Yes,
Yes,
director
there
of
it
board
is.
operations.
Assistant to the director of board operations.
Listen to the
Brilliant.
Regional.
Anyway. Wow. If you are enjoying this, great. If you're hating this, I can guarantee that you probably are. Let us know on social media. You know, that thing that exists for you to spew hatred.
Yay.
We are at CamAutoMag on all the social medias. Just go ahead and just let us know what you think. Or if you want to, send us a message to our old email box, mailbag@camautomag.com. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten anything new except for AJ Glassmacher sending me pictures of the vehicle he did 120 miles an hour to Vegas in.
Oh, wow.
The fucking 929.
Geez, what vintage is like an
The
89?
929.
Something like that.
91, I believe.
91.
I
Yeah.
It's a big bumper. It's
I'm
a big
huge
bumper.
fan of
929.
the what is it?
The burgundy interior, because that's fucking tight.
The
I like the
burgundy velour.
sheepskin covers. That's
Yeah.
what I like. Look at this.
Look at this. Legit.
Isn't it Moroccan whorehouse red is what it is?
He got
I
this to
believe that's
100
exactly what it is.
120 miles an hour.
Well, yeah,
He was
V6 rear-wheel drive.
He was doing
luxury
120 through like Vegas traffic with some dude in Integra.
I like
Wow.
how the gauge cluster extends over the radio.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, no, that's how.
That's how it was in the 80s.
Yeah, that was the
90s.
style at the time.
Yeah.
That's very Supra-esque.
Yeah,
The
like,
word ergonomics hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah, like you
Well,
got.
I mean, look, you've got your premium instrumentation. You've got all the idiot lights your heart desires,
Yeah.
a tachometer, a speedometer, fuel gauge,
An LED
battery gauge,
an
literally-
LED gauge that I guarantee you
It's a
doesn't
clock.
do anything.
It's a clock. It
I bet
just
it's a
tells you the
clock.
clock.
Which fun fact, that same Mazda deck I had in FC also has a clock on it.
Damn.
What I love about this era is there's literally a button for everything.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you want to change this or adjust this?
Ooh.
There's a button for that.
Look at that.
Ooh, look at that crushed velour interior.
God
damn.
Oh,
Velour.
that is
Anyway.
comfort.
We posted some photos of this on our Instagram and Facebook page. So
Dude, that
I
is-
like how every seat has an ashtray.
yeah, no,
everybody
yeah.
smoked in the 80s,
Yeah.
too.
Well, see, here's the thing. Ashtrays then are like cup holders now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did
then
you know that the-
why did my Ranger have none of them?
Because it was a Ranger.
Because plebeians that bought Rangers couldn't afford to smoke or drink.
Yeah.
That still applies now.
Wow.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, that kind of applied.
Is
Just
that-
super late on the delivery.
was that-
What's going on with the message here?
You can just click later if you want to.
Okay, later. Don't do now. Don't do now.
Nope. Over. Up.
Up.
There we go.
Clicked.
Ah, it's a
All
team.
right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Anyways.
Anyway,
Thanks, guys.
yeah, that's pretty much it for the spiel. We haven't done anything, to catch up with. So,
Dave and I have a story.
oh yes,
Oh, yeah.
tell some story.
Oh,
Story time.
So this is a lot like the plow truck
It's
story,
same
which
location.
I know some of you guys enjoyed, and one or two of you really did not, and I really don't give a fuck.
We
but-
don't.
we don't care.
You don't want.
We love all of you, but we don't give a fuck.
exactly.
This is our podcast, and we're going to do with it what we please.
Boom.
Yes.
But the same location. The day started off like basically normal. We're just grabbing some stones and stuff. But we had realized that we might have an issue with things getting stuck in the snow out at our warehouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
mind you, we're at about 2:30 seconds, and the back tire's on the Skinny Chick, which
Oh,
is our
yeah.
work truck. It's
Right.
a 2500 quad cab short bed Cummins.
You're on racing slicks.
Basically,
Yeah.
And
Loud as
I got
fuck.
these tires for free,
Right.
like 4 years ago, and we mounted them on this truck about a year ago.
So it's gotten 200,000 miles.
Well, no, we've put I think 15 or 20,000 miles on these already used tires,
Right.
Yeah.
that had probably 530 seconds to begin with.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it right now. I've probably done a dozen burnouts in this truck.
I don't
Oh,
believe
yeah.
that for 1 minute.
I may or may
I
not.
don't believe
have
that.
done-
You may have done a couple of your own.
My favorite that did not happen was definitely not inside of the car wash after spraying down the truck.
Nice.
Why does that not surprise me?
Dude, it sounded so good
So
inside
you
of
were
the car wash.
You were hotboxing? Is that what they call that? When you do a burnout inside one of the car washes?
I mean, I'll go with that.
Can we coin that?
Yeah, hotbox.
You heard it here first.
I
There we
hotbox
go.
Skinny Chick.
Hotbox.
You hotbox.
Let's do the
Skinny
hotbox
Chick.
challenge. Send us a picture of your hotbox doing a burnout in a car wash.
Send us a picture of every Cam Automag follower getting kicked out of car washes.
They have to
along
catch
Salt
you.
Lake
They have
Valley.
to catch you first.
Bonus points if you're doing it in an automatic car wash.
Oh,
Oh.
double points. Double points. Oh, jeez.
The brushes
Don't
are
do
going
that.
over your car.
Don't do that.
No,
No.
definitely
Getting out
don't
of the
do that.
car
Because they're
to
going to
take a
ban
photo.
all of us from
Yeah, no.
freaking Sonic.
I could never go back to Rocket Express.
No. I love my quick quack.
Here's the thing. I'm never going to be able to go anywhere near the car doctor's car wash now.
That's where I'm going to go do my hot box with the frickin' traction control.
God, no. We're just kidding. Don't do
Oh
that.
my
I'm doing
God.
this.
This is
No,
like,
you're
this is like,
Anywho, so
No.
my
this is like a
Hashtag
couple weeks
hotbox.
stories ago where the game. Don't do the game.
Don't do the
don't,
game.
Don't do the game.
Oh, is
No.
that the...
Please don't do the game.
No,
It
not
might
the
as well-
Bird Box
might as well
challenge.
be.
No.
I'm
No,
driving.
Not the bird box.
Not the bird
No.
box.
Don't ever do that.
The cruise
No.
control at 80.
Cruise
or
control
90,
at 90,
90 or
in
100.
rush hour traffic.
Oh, I'm
First
gonna
one-
do that.
First one to hit the brakes loses.
I'll do that in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Anywho,
Okay.
don't expressly
No.
do not.
Dude, the Passat has a 5-star crash rating. I'm good.
Cam Automag and the CAMcast does not endorse or condone this activity.
But send in your hotbox challenges to mailbag@camautomag.com. I got it right!
Yeah, that's great, but you just tacked it onto something that we can't have people do.
Oh, I know.
I want to post something.
That's how it works.
I'm going to put the fuse in. I'm going to do a front wheel drive burnout in the Subaru and a hotbox.
Yes. But don't do it. We don't
Hashtag.
condone it. But do it. But don't do it.
I'll send you
Hashtag hotbox. Hashtag not cam automag.
Yeah.
Hashtag Subaru life.
Hashtag do it. Hashtag don't do it.
Hashtag vape nation.
Vape.
Vape Nation.
I'm getting death looks from the dear leader. He wants to murder me.
Vape nation.
I'm sorry. I think it's a cool thing. It might work.
I mean, it might work, but
I'll
it's just
send
one
you
of those
photos.
things. Like if you
You only
we
live
didn't tell-
once.
we didn't
okay?
tell you to do it.
Yeah, we didn't
Hey,
tell you.
Will you bring the ATF?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, it's gonna get smoky.
I drive a Passat. I always have ATM. Anyways, go.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Anywho, so of course these tires are just roached,
Yeah.
right? And the front, of course, has like 730 seconds.
Yeah, brand new.
Because I've never rotated them. I put the good ones up front and I never rotate.
Well, you need those to steer.
Well, yeah, exactly. I would rather slide jackknife into things
Yeah.
than understeer into them.
Yeah.
That's just me.
You're living right.
I mean, I'm a drifter. I know how to do it.
Yeah, you know what's up.
This truck goes sideways at a thought
Yeah.
of low traction.
If it has turbo, but.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywho.
But so we get everything loaded up. We start head up, and there's it's a big gravel pit where our lot is at.
Yeah,
Right.
our fence lot it's all pea gravel.
Out in Grantsville, right?
In Grantsville,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
And then where the fence is up to the road, it is probably 15-foot incline at probably 20 feet, maybe
It's not. I wouldn't say it's 15 feet. I think it's sub 10.
maybe 10. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a hill, but that part's paved.
Right.
Yeah, it's asphalt.
So you get some bite there.
So I head out to the road, and I watch Dave try to get some speed. And I want to note the truck has a 4-inch exhaust from the turbo back.
Right.
And
So-
it actually stops before the rear axle
Yeah.
because the kit that was shipped to us came incomplete.
Oh, lovely.
Ah,
so you're
so
missing
I-
just that one section.
Yeah. Well, what it is I have to cut down the long bed section because the truck is a short bed, and I need to find another clamp because it didn't come with enough clamps, and so I need to cut it down and find a clamp and put it together in order to put
Right.
the axle back over it. But,
Right.
So yeah,
So-
it's 4-inch from the turbo downpipe to about the middle of the bed
right.
and stops.
Little downturn.
Yeah. So I mean, it sounds like a Peterbilt.
Right.
So I'm in my car, and windows up, the radio's on a little bit, the
Right.
heater on. I hear the truck.
EJ,
I don't see the truck moving because the wheel that's spinning is the opposite side of my view. So I hear sub 3,000 RPMs of it,
no, it was
Right.
like 2,200.
Yeah,
maybe.
22
Which is fully
RPM.
tacked in a diesel. Just kidding. I don't know.
and nothing's happening. And so little handbrake slide across the road, come back down in.
Oh, you friggin' stunted it
He,
right there.
he already knew his time had come. He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"My calling is near."
Look
And
at his
he-
face is
he,
glowing
like,
right
I
now.
was so
He,
excited.
he whipped it around in front of the truck, and
Right.
like when he whipped it around, he was like in reverse before he finished the rotation,
Nice.
Perfect.
and was
There
backing
we
up
go.
to
And
the
he
truck.
he had eye contact with you the whole time.
He was there.
So I
man.
get
He was
out of the
there.
car, eyes turn to Dave, and I'm like, this is my calling. I have wanted to do this for so long.
This is my
This
chance.
my time. So
I knew it was going to happen.
I
Show him you're a tiger. Sorry, that's
I should probably know what I'm driving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in my 01 automatic Legacy Outback.
awesome.
the parts car
The parts
to
car.
your 01
The one-
5-speed base legacy.
The one you jumped
The one I jumped.
that bent the
Which-
frame. Just kidding.
No,
That
the
was-
frame is still straight.
right
Quote
for
unquote.
resale value.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Never been raced, never been jumped. One owner.
Clean one owner.
One owner.
Only driven to church on Sundays by a little old lady.
Yeah. Church of beans
I
and
also
rice.
want to know I'm doing all this spinning around and drifting in front of my parked car.
Right.
Yeah, it's there. But so tow strap's already hooked up. Slap it on the truck.
With the trailer, right? Truck
trailer.
with the trailer.
With
And you got
the
some
load.
slabs.
So
Yeah.
16-foot flat deck.
Right.
We've got a good-sized piece of granite strapped to the back.
Nice.
There's a couple of bits of refuse in the bed of the truck already.
That's my middle name. That's
Refuse.
ironic. Yeah. Little bits of refuse. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
All right. Is that hyphenated?
Yeah. It's German.
That's fancy.
It's German.
Bless you.
Or
Thank
Argentina.
you. The Mariska Hargitay. Ah, damn it! I ruined it.
Nope.
Mariska Hargitay.
Okay, go.
So
So it's like so the truck tear weight's at like 6480.
Right.
That's the number we keep hitting at the dump with like 3 people in it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So 6480, right? And then we've got our 1,500-pound flatbed,
Right.
with probably another 600-pound piece of
grannies on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we're looking at what like 11 or so.
No,
20,000.
It's like
7
it's sub
9.
sub 9K.
Yeah, about around
I'm not good at math, but it sounds like 20,000.
Yeah, just
Okay.
about, yeah. My tow strap's only rated to 11, so you know.
Right.
1,100.
I think
So you freaking hook the toe strap
hook
up.
up the tow strap up, hook it up to the car, and again, we start pulling the slack out.
Well, what's hilarious is he gets the slack tight, right?
Right.
And there's no like communication, like, okay, now let's go.
Well, I honk,
thumbs up.
I honk.
He was honking a whole bunch. He was just like,
Me, me, me,
okay,
Three blows and go.
gone. Right, exactly. Just Darude Sandstorm of Subaru. Anywho, and you just hear just
Dee, ba, ba, dee, ba, ba, dee.
you just hear
Well, so
Nice.
no, I dropped that thing right into first,
Right.
and
you just let it.
Low gear.
and I'm sliding all around. Like there's probably
Right.
4 or 5 feet.
So,
either
you know,
side.
It's like a fish
You know-
on a fishing line trying to get away.
Yeah, you know when you're walking a dog,
Yeah.
an excited
this.
dog in a park,
Yeah.
and you're going straight. You're going one direction on the sidewalk, and that dog is all over the goddamn park
Yeah, yeah.
in front of you trying to pull you, right? That's exactly what this Outback
That was
is doing.
Zach was doing.
Yeah.
And like I didn't realize until after we got back, but I thought I just like, moved him just enough so he could get some traction. But no,
Right.
I pulled
No,
you.
I did not have traction the entire
Pulled
time.
you up the whole hill.
the whole hill.
Wow.
All the way up to the street.
Subaru, are
So,
you listening?
All you fucking haters can talk shit on Subarus, but my fucking Subaru pulled the work truck out.
There you go.
He's
An
really
01,
He's really proud of this.
an 01,
And I don't blame
2001,
Yep,
jumped Subaru Legacy
not
Outback.
jumped. This one's not jumped
Allegedly.
yet.
No, that was jumped. What's the
other
video?
one.
Oh, that was the older one.
Yeah, I have two.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
This is
okay.
the parts car.
Oh, this is the one that's down there right now. The
Yeah,
01.
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Would
But here's my
wood.
question. Time out. Was there snow on the pavement when you were doing this?
there was snow everywhere.
Also time out. What tire are you running on your Subaru?
It's
Some
actually
shit all season.
Oh, really? You got
nicer
some shitty
than-
all season? I was going to guess some like awesome dedicated
Oh, no.
snows.
It's better than what's on the Legacy. I only know.
Well, I mean, anything is better. The back tires on the Skinny Chick are better than the tires on the Legacy.
dude, HP 100 Pep Boy specials. Rep them all day. I autocross those shits.
Nice.
It's fucking ice skates.
I have a feeling the sidewalls are not in English.
There you go. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay, well,
I don't think
the-
they have
the
English
sidewalls-
writing on them.
They're definitely like Chinkle Jungle Kimchi something or other. I guarantee it.
the sidewalls on those are now on the Legacy are now round.
And if you are from one of the Asian countries, please send your hate mail to mailback@camautomag.com. Twice. There you go.
Hey.
Getting it.
So
Goddamn.
very proud. I you know how like fighter planes have their kill marks.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mustangs have their crowds and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to do that for trucks pulled out with Subarus.
There
Or you
you
could
go.
just key it. Just key it in there.
There's
He's
not much
Dodge.
In the way, there's not much in the way of clear
he's gonna
coat,
have-
so you're good.
He's
Yeah.
going to have these little decals of pickups and box vans and shit down
Yeah.
his door. A couple of them are going to have trailers
I
attached to
dig
them
it.
and shit.
I dig it.
It's going to
There'll be a
great.
Boeing 747.
Yeah.
That's the pinnacle right there.
There we go.
Pull a
Wow.
Boeing with that sucker.
Straight
Well,
up.
I just need to-
straight up
I just need-
Toyota Tundra commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just needs to break into the airport. He's good to go.
There's one in Florida with a hole in the fence already.
There you go.
And burnout marks from the last guy in a Mustang.
Utah man in Florida.
Yeah, oh,
Shit.
jeez.
Next thing you know, somebody's going to be throwing live alligators to it.
God bless the SEC. Anyways.
Wow.
Damn.
I feel like I might need to send you the video of the Subaru in the air.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like somebody throwing alligators around, because that's the video I want to see.
Well, I don't know if people in the
This
podcast.
is our podcast idea, Florida Person of Interest.
Yeah.
Did I
We
want to
just
do it?
read.
What'd you guys think of my anthem for that person? I thought it
Oh,
was
that
pretty
was
good.
great, yeah.
Squidbilly's coming through big for
Yup.
us. Yeah.
Real man of genius.
This man's for you, Jean Shortswear. We really like your jorts.
God damn.
That's the old Miller radio
Mr. Way
ad.
too much cologne to wear a guy.
You know, there's a website that has all of those.
Yeah.
You can stream them. I have it bookmarked. I'll send it to you.
Hold on, we can break.
You have it put-
Oh,
I
my
do, of course.
Jesus.
So that's amazing.
Real
So when I get stuck, I know who to call.
This one's to
Zach.
you.
I'm already sick.
Real
Ghostbusters.
man of genius.
Yes.
Real men of genius. Was it Miller or Coors?
Bud Light.
Bud Light. That's right.
That's
Hour-long
Bud Light.
version of it.
Oh my!
Oh, there's so many good ones.
The
Jean
Real
Shorts.
Men of Genius Power Hour.
There were radio ads
Man.
only, though. There was only radio ads.
They also
Were
did some
only
TV
radio
ones,
ads? They
too.
did have some TV ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Skip
good.
this ad.
The mullet. Real men of genius. Do you want me to point a...
Today we salute you, Mr. Chinese food delivery guy. Without you, we'd be forced to do the unthinkable when we wanted Chinese food. Drive to a restaurant. But you survived in under 20. Armed with your rickety bike, you battle traffic, bad weather, and the occasional busted elevator. And why do you do it? Because somewhere a guy is waiting for his Kung Pao crab puffs, and he's got $1 57 with your name. So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh mercenary at the Mandarin Chicken, and know that when America is looking for a man to get the job done, you do deliver. Bud Light beer.
All right, that's enough of that.
So many good ones, though. I love that. Is marketing. That's
Yeah.
what inspired me to get into marketing. No, just kidding. I was like,
I'm glad it did.
I was already in college when that shit hit.
I've never seen that before.
So good. There's so many, and they're so hilarious.
Don't worry, we'll have a
Here's
fun
the thing,
little-
Zach. These came out when you were still trying to draw between the lines.
I'm still trying to do that.
Wait,
by
when
the
were
way.
you born? Oh, you're turning 21 in a month. That's right.
So
Let me do the
98.
math. Yeah, that's what.
98.
Oh my god.
19. I have been in this state longer than you have been alive,
I think those were made before you were born.
and
They
I
probably
have
were.
I have vivid memories
in high
of
school,
other
I think.
states I've lived before here.
Here's a fact. I graduated high school the year you were born. Think about that. Let that marinate.
That's
Wow.
weird.
Yeah, and we're on the
could
same
be my
mental
father.
level.
You
Isn't
could-
that's saying
How
something?
about you, Brandon? You got anything to add?
Yeah, how old are you, Brandon?
I also graduated in 98.
Yeah, buddy, high five. What high school did you go to? Did you go to West Jordan?
Copper Hills.
Oh, see, I could have gone to
Did
Copper Hills. You were the first graduating class, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they invited me to
Beat
move over
digger.
there, but I didn't. No, that's Jordan, you
I'm a
son
beat
of
digger.
bitch.
I'm a beat digger.
Oh.
Stop.
Yeah.
Whenever I
Of course
say I
you
went to
are.
West Jordan High, everybody's like, "Oh, you're a beat digger." I was like, "No, fuck that. I was a
digger.
Jaguar. I was a mascot
Hey,
that was
you're a
awesome
Jag
and
fag,
could do
okay?
something."
Beat
Yeah.
digger for life.
Yeah, I'll ass rape you.
Beat diggers are just going to hit you with a hoe.
Digger.
Yeah, all beat digger
Where's the
does is
problematic alarm?
dig beats.
Jag fag.
Talk
Okay,
about
that's what you
raping
are.
each other.
You go
Jack.
dig your beats, buddy.
I will. There's some pride in this valley for this.
We
beat
really
Dig your
need to
beats.
get
My
just like
grandma
somebody-
was a beat digger.
See, national pride.
Where?
No.
Where's my gun?
You were actually on a list of worst mascots. You know that, right?
Were
Stop.
we really?
Every year, you make Jordan High makes that every year. It's time to stop. Oh, okay, sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyways, Brandon, I'm glad to hear that. I'm actually kind of depressed because I heard some of your car collection. And I'm nowhere near your car collection, but we'll get into that.
We've got plenty of time.
Has,
to go, guys.
we've-
plenty of time.
Oh, okay.
Has
Well,
anybody beat the beat diggers? Like, does that win the contest? For
yeah,
worst
there's
mascot?
yeah,
I don't know.
there's one. There's Stephen Colbert did a list, and I can't remember what it was, but it was super bad. It was
Well-
like tampon or something like that. It's the Tampa tampons or something. I can't remember.
I lived there. I lived there for a bit.
But
Well,
they
like,
stop everything.
One of the best things about being a beat digger is like all the SBOs and the principals, like they have a beat knife because there's a beat knife.
What?
Beginning
What
of
the
each
hell's
year.
a beat knife?
What?
It's
What's
part
a
of the
beat knife?
culture, okay? It's a knife you use to pick and cut the beats, okay?
Sounds racist.
And so they all get beats and they cut them off and they almost each kid
so they
almost
made them female beats. Let them beats choose what they want to be.
and then they have to eat them. It's watching a whole bunch of high schoolers take a bite out of a gross ass beat.
Here's a question:
It's the
what's a
funniest thing.
beat? Is it a potato? Like what is a beat?
It's a root vegetable.
It's a
It's like arugula.
No.
It
No,
is,
arugula
it
is
is
a
a
leafy green.
root type vegetable.
So a potato.
Sure.
Sure, whatever.
Fuck it. Why not?
God
I don't
damn.
know.
I don't even know. I went
Your
there.
brain has already turned into mashed potatoes.
That's
so.
correct. Anyways,
Hello.
Wow.
Smoke weed every day.
Why do you keep hitting that?
I don't know what I'm hitting. I
Because
forget.
he.
You
Yeah.
can turn the monitor turn so you can see it.
Well, I
No.
have to turn this way.
No, I like the idea of him not being able to see and just.
Yeet.
There it is.
All
He
right.
just wants to know where the yeet
Sounds
button
like
was.
beat. Anyways.
Anyway.
I might move.
Hold on.
Our-
It's the Jordan yeet diggers.
Yeah. I don't. That is genius. Mind blown. That just happened. My mind just was blown.
Hey. No, I'm not going to
No,
go there. Never mind. I'm
it's-
going to
Okay,
stop.
there you go. Stop.
Guys, I'm just.
Hi, so Brandon McConkey. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
What's up, race car Brandon? How are you?
No, I'm all right.
Yeah, somebody I've been wanting to bring on this podcast for a while because every time I see him, I hear a fun new fucking crazy ass goddamn story.
Yeah, you've got some detailed,
Like
tangent filled.
I mean, we were just talking about
amazing-
shipping cars, and you were talking about shipping from Seattle to fucking Florida,
Yeah,
and they drove through trees.
yeah.
What car was that? What?
That was my Corvette when
Oh,
I sent it to Florida.
Oh, wow. Your race car.
Yeah, they couldn't. They couldn't turn around, so they just
straight through
went
the tree.
straight.
Oh,
It was like bumper to bumper scratches.
oh,
It was
jeez.
pretty bad.
God damn.
But they paid you for it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah,
Yep.
They came good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So if you remember that Evo 6 that I posted some photos of,
Yeah.
that was Brandon's.
Wait, did you
The
work at
Evo Six-
Vivint?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I walked over and looked at your car one day because I
yeah.
used to work across the street over by the... It was in the Nature Sunshine building?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, the other side. I was the other side. I was over by the pizza joint.
Yeah, I probably saw that.
Yeah.
Because I just watched it from a window.
I literally...
And I just watched people, like, stop their cars.
Yeah.
And then, like, pull into the parking lot.
Yeah, me and my buddy Sway, he has an R32 GTR.
Oh, yeah. Is it blue?
His gray.
Oh, no, gray.
Yeah.
I remember
Gray.
seeing that.
Yeah. We walked over together to look at it because it was the cleanest 6, right? It was a 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've lost count of how many times people call it a Tommy Mackinnon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It more commonly is referred to as a Mirage.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
To be fair,
a lot of people say Tommy Mackinnon, but more people like.
well, I mean, you don't see him
I
in
couldn't
black is the thing.
Well, it's a GSR, isn't it?
No, it's a RS2.
RS2.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
it's
Okay.
like the most mega one.
Yeah, that's the stripped out lightweight, right?
No, the RS is that.
Oh.
But this one is. It's the aluminum body. It's the titanium compressor. Blah blah blah, all that stuff. But then
got
it
all the
still
good
has.
stuff.
Yeah. But then it still has.
Mirage door panels.
Yeah.
Right.
Door panels.
Yeah.
Power windows. Power locks.
So
AC.
super rare.
So it's So it was like the. They use that mostly for like the homologation cars.
Right.
So it
Yeah.
still had like the rally anti-lag and all that
Right.
shit. So like the obnoxiously short gears.
Yes.
and all
And a
that
fire extinguisher.
stuff. And a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
They knew their market.
But it but more common than anything, you would pull up to a coffee shop. And the first thing you hear is like, "Well, that's fake." like from some douchebags.
Like you're going to
so like
right-hand convert a Mirage.
Yeah. Or this was left-hand drive.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a like a European,
A European
spec.
German
like
spec.
Belgian
Yeah.
or something.
Came from Belgium, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
But
nice.
they, but so
ooh,
often.
that's fake. Yeah, keep sipping your
Like,
your
wanna race?
Americano and go back to your SRT4, you
Yeah.
jackass.
That's salvage
Like,
title
so-
SRT4.
your
Yeah.
SRT4. It's a fake SRT4. It's a neon,
like
bro.
so often, where you hear like, "Oh, you almost had me." Like I mean,
Oh,
I don't
geez,
know. I mean,
wow.
If somebody could fake it to that level, though, then
Yeah,
whatever.
no. Yeah, we
they're
knew-
amazing.
Yes.
When we saw it, because we were across the street, we were just west of you. We saw it parked in the front of the Vivint, but we're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that's a 6. Let's go. And we're
Yeah.
up on like the 4th floor of that building. So we walked down.
Oh, yeah,
Walked
yeah.
over and we're like, yeah, this is real. This is legit real. You could always tell from the bumpers. All you have to do
Oh,
is
yeah,
look at
yeah.
the bumpers,
It's true.
and it's like real.
I mean, for everything. I mean, like the details, like the
Yeah.
shift knob is
the
different.
fenders.
Like everything is different.
Everything is different. Yeah.
The tunnel on the floor pan is completely different.
Yeah,
yeah.
totally
they're,
different.
they're 5 lugs.
So
They're-
wait, do you
they're
use-
a tiny bit wider? The tail lights are just different enough.
Oh, yeah.
The glass is different.
The headlights,
they have
the
rear
headlights are
wipers.
different.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a rear.
They had the little
lip
rear
wiper.
fog light,
Yeah.
obscure Euro things.
Oh, I love those. Yeah, I saw one. I saw 6 when I was serving a religious sabbatical in Hungary, and I saw one. And
I'm sure those
it was
are
basically
everywhere.
your car. It was black with
Yeah.
the chrome. Don't you have chrome wheels on
No,
yours?
it was silver.
Silver wheels. Okay, but this one had chrome. But I was like, holy shit, that's a 6, and it blew my mind.
Yeah.
That was 21
I
years
imagine
ago.
there's probably a lot of those in Hungary.
No, there weren't.
Really?
I only saw one the 2 years I was there. So,
Interesting.
do you still have this car, or is it no longer?
No, it's in a hangar in Sun Valley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone in super rich in Sun Valley bought it.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, wow. I say, who is it? Just kidding. Just kidding.
I like the kind of thing thrown in there.
Yeah. Most people with a hangar in Sun Valley aren't not rich.
Yeah.
That's a double negative. Yeah, that's not
they,
the way
they
to say
aren't
that.
Not rich.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably bought a $250,000 Range Rover
Yeah.
to drive in the snow.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it
No, they
stays
do
there
that.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they have
they're a
someone
bunch of-
bring that to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're a bunch of dicks.
That's cool.
But
though.
but it's probably going to come back.
Oh, good.
So,
To you?
yeah.
Oh, good. Excellent.
There we go.
That's super cool.
That's awesome. So I did ask this. So we kind of got into it a little bit. So you have a Lexus RC,
Yeah. I have an RCF.
RCF
Yeah.
with the V8.
Yep.
Oh, those sound so good.
That's,
Is that your daily or what do you?
Yeah, it's the Good Weather Daily.
Right. And then
What's your bad weather?
Yeah, what's
daily?
your
it's
bad
the one
weather
you drove
daily?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
got a new Tundra like 2 months ago.
Oh, that's you down there.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah.
They're nice
I
trucks.
parked
then we
next
have-
to you, so we're good.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
excellent.
You're safe.
They have like a newer 4Runner.
Oh, you
It's
do?
what the lady drives typically.
Oh, yeah. TRD, or you got a little
No,
lifties on that?
What's that?
You got a little lift on that bad boy?
No.
Oh, good.
Just nice stock
Then-
soccer mom type thing.
So those are like the dailies.
nice.
Yeah. And then you
have,
have race car,
Yeah, we have the Vet.
which is a C5.
Yep. C5, big stroker. It's on Motons.
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
It's all that
shit.
stuff.
Motons. Yeah. Shit,
Dude,
yeah.
your Motons are worth more than my GTI.
God. I just dumped a liter of sauce on the floor. I'm sorry,
gross.
guys.
Well, now we got to go back to IKEA, get some more carpet.
Wow.
That's what Dave just did.
He said C5 vet stroker motons.
And I'm done. So,
That's pretty decent.
is it a hard top? It's a hard top. Is it a Z06? Was it a Z06?
No.
No, okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's like the base,
Gotcha.
but
Perfect one to build a race
doesn't-
car out of.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Z06 is.
freaking badass.
I mean, you got to think he's changed everything that
Yeah.
makes a
Yeah,
base of
yeah.
Z06.
He's
I mean,
taking
that's
it
like-
to
that was like-
Z06 plus.
That was like $2,000 in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like a
Oh,
Z060.
How long have you had the Corvette?
Bought it I don't know, so I bought it maybe 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
We did like basic stuff,
Right.
like heads cam, just little stuff, and then I sold it to my buddy in Florida.
Sweet.
He ignored it, so I bought it back. And then on the way to the first track day I was doing with that thing, it blew up.
Right.
So we did like a big Texas Speed 408, just everything. It was amazing.
Oh, mama.
Wow.
Thank you. Damn.
I mean, there's no Johnny Bravo hole, mama.
Did you ever?
we need
I mean,
that.
I want a good one. At least. That's a good one. Yes. Dave himself.
Hello.
So did you? I mean, we were kind of talking in the other episode. Did you used to prowl the streets, as it were? Was this the car you would
No.
enjoy the nightlife in? Or
No,
Allegedly.
that was a different car.
No, street racing. That was.
I mean, we don't condone street racing, but
No,
yeah,
it
what
No,
is-
absolutely not.
It was terrible. I mean,
Right.
I learned a lot.
Close
of
course
lessons.
professional driver Mexico.
Yeah, correct.
That's what we did.
But what car were you in when you did that?
That was most of the time. It was in a Trans Am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You throw a little boost in that thing? Or you
No.
just Nos it up?
I could it was on spray.
There you go.
Mullet intensified.
There you go.
And then there was at
Thunder
a,
chicken screaming in the background.
Oh, I love F bodies.
and then we did a
Freaking love F bodies. You have, if you're from West Jordan, you love F bodies. That's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
born into you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Had Eclipse before that, but didn't really do anything with it.
Right.
And then after that, had a VR4 Galant.
Ooh,
Sick.
badass.
And then that
Do
blew
you,
up.
do you by any chance remember what number that was?
Yeah, it was like 2 something.
Are they numbered?
Sick. Yeah, they're numbered.
They're all
It was
numbered.
a 92.
Oh, wow. So the low
and then,
numbers.
What was it? It was who was it? Kim from Ogden. She ended up with it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gray one. So she
Yeah.
had that.
Okay, sweet.
Daisuke Kobayashi owned it before that. I bought it from him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was 2 something.
Sorry, old DSM guy here.
Yeah.
All of that shit made sense to me.
This is why you're the professor.
There's numbers.
And then,
And letters. Yeah. And then,
yeah, we,
And letters.
Like
and then I
things?
thought I sunk my battleship. But anyways, that's not
B5,
funny.
huh? Sorry, you
Hey,
missed.
Ooh, that's an Audi. And you definitely missed if you bought that. B5.
A8.
Yeah.
but yeah, most of the street racing was I was an F body guy, but
Nice.
this guy was poor, so I just bought the
Did
big
you ever
engine.
come down to Utah County and run the streets down there with the dude with the DSM? What's
No,
his name?
John.
Yes.
P. John?
Yes. Everybody, P. John.
He would.
I met that dude. I had a Mark III 2-point slow GTI, and he wanted to race me in his freaking DSM. I was like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
this has 115 horsepower.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
150 horsepower.
15.
Oh, okay.
Or 15.
I mean,
2.0.
even
What'd
that's
you do to
gracious.
Yeah. So I raced the stock Neon and got my ass handed to me, and then I stopped racing after that.
Oh yeah, that'll
Yeah.
happen.
But anyways,
You
But yeah,
poo-pooed
that was most of that.
Yeah.
That lasted a few years.
nice.
And then I grew up.
Then you got into road racing.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, with motorcycles actually.
Oh, really?
Is that how you met Rob? Through?
No, I met Rob just because I have
Oh,
an
okay.
ego. But no. So then we started road racing motorcycles. We'd go to like Pahrump and stuff way back in the day,
Right.
way
Nice.
pre-Miller day. And that was terrible. We just crashed. A friend and I went together. We put an F4 together. We just crashed it together, and then
Nice.
couldn't afford to fix it, so that we stopped for a little bit. And then out at UMC, or I guess the Miller days, we were doing motorcycles there.
Like Masters of the Mountain, is that what the series was? Or?
Yeah, I was just doing track days though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, did that until I probably haven't been out since 2014, and then moved to the UAE. We did some.
Not just to clarify, not the Utah Association
Oh,
of
yeah.
Euros.
Yeah.
Actually, the good
Yeah.
UAE.
Yeah, the real UAE.
No, it's not good.
I still have a standing offer to buy their domain. They want
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple billion. I have only offered $3,000.
That's a
but-
good idea.
Yeah, UAE.com. They just won't let go for it for some reason. So
Yeah, we-
United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, so we were out there and we did handful of track days out of the Autodrome.
Were you working out there?
Yeah, kind of.
You just went out there.
No, yeah.
You're just like, I'm going to go check it out.
I guess it was a job.
I want to go see these Lamborghini cop cars.
You don't want to see it.
Did you see any of that shit though while you were there?
I'm
Those
just
typically come out,
mind
like-
blown at how like nonchalant.
No, yeah.
It's like
What
everybody.
did UAE
Everybody's got this idea of like the Emirates. Like holy shit! Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of money
There's
and a lot of wealth and
Bugattis at every corner.
affluence floating around there, and you're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know, it's
It's-
his job, I guess.
It's really interesting for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then, but once you start living there, you realize it's a really tiny place.
Yeah.
And then there's kind of nothing.
Right.
Like you'll see a lot of neat cars, but whatever.
At some point, an Aventador is an Aventador.
Yeah, yeah. They're
I'm
everywhere.
more curious
They're
about
absolutely
like,
everywhere.
the
Really?
work-related.
It really is that way.
options out there.
It's just
Dude.
saturated with supercars.
Aventadors, like it's whatever's popular. Like you won't see a GTR over there anymore. Like
'Cause
when
they're
they were
played.
new, it was very cool.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't know where they've gone. They're just like
They
They're all
probably
warehouses.
just park them in the desert and leave
Yeah.
them there.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
happens. They just
Yeah.
abandon their shit. Like, I'm done with this.
And,
Now,
and
there's-
Nissan Patrols.
oh, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee.
Yeah.
They-
there
they've
was
all been exported.
You know the mega turbo patrols that they race up the hill.
The
Yeah.
BT-86s.
I saw one of those on
48s.
a there's a shop called Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw their car, or I saw one of their patrols on the dyno. It did like 17 something.
Yeah,
Holy
they're fucking stupid. So
It was
I believe I'm
insane.
correct, their car is the one that raced the 918
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Top Gear.
That was the V6 patrol.
Not the inline.
No, the inline of the sand, the hill climbers. They use Toyota Land Cruiser, like 4.8 straight sixes or whatever.
Yeah, no. So
Is
it's
it the 4.5 straight
or something.
six?
It is
Mega
4.5
huge
stroke
straight
them
six.
out.
but
yeah.
the TB48 is what the very popular one to put the twins
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Like 4.8 liter inline six with variable valve timing.
In a-
fucking stupid.
In a
Dude.
frickin' patrol.
They're putting those in their Supras too. They don't run 2JZs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Those
like-
Sub-Zero
That's a
guys
tank
are putting
motor
their-
in a
yeah,
Subaru.
They're insane.
That's huge. That's
And
awesome.
These engines are new too. Like the TB is
Really?
like a 10-year-old engine.
Well, yeah, because they made that in the world forever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Globally, right?
But that was
So you saw
Oh,
those.
that was the wrong one.
Wow.
See, Dave, I know I can beat Dave about some things.
So wait, how long were you in the UAE then?
a year.
A year.
That was the longest single.
Single stint.
Yeah, single.
Did you go
been there a
back?
couple
Like
of
go there
times.
back? And,
I was there a couple times before, but
we just can't talk about the work you're doing.
no, it's just
Blackstone. or-
no, it's
No.
no, it's just we were there for a software job, but
Oh, cool.
But my friend owns like everything there,
Right.
Like he owned the company, but the company was kind of doing weird things, not weird things, but like it wasn't like a normal job,
Right.
Have you put
right.
stuff underneath your shirt when you go into the airport and stuff?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just it was.
There was
it's,
another company
It was a
that-
little bit of a mess,
Right.
We were doing software for like oil reservoir engineers, but it was
Oh.
kind of their tool, but like
Right.
it was all over the place. So basically, I lived there in like this compound of mansions,
Right.
and just kind of found my way while he was chasing ladies.
Nice.
So,
All right. Jeez. There we go. That's an experience, though.
it was really weird, dude. It was super weird. It's hard to explain, but
But it's pretty small when you're there. It's like,
yeah, I mean, you can drive from Abu Dhabi to Dubai in like 45 minutes.
Wow.
And I mean,
What?
it's a pretty small place.
Wow.
And
I did not realize that was the
I thought
scale
it was
of
like
things here.
like a 2-hour trip is what I thought it was. Like.
Nah, I mean, maybe an hour or whatever.
do they have speed limits there?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
So
they-
it's funny because they have a
Kinda.
They have signs. They have these signs that'll tell you.
Suggestions?
They're like, hey, it's 120 kilometers
Right.
an hour. But then there's another sign that has a picture of a camera.
Right.
And it basically says, we're not going to take your picture until like 140, and the camera's up here a little bit.
Right.
So like,
Slow down.
people will haul ass like flat out and then slam on the brakes. They know exactly where the camera is,
Right.
and then flat out again.
Oh, wow.
It's mental. The drivers there are crazy. There was
Did you see any?
I mean, I've
it's
seen
insane,
enough
dude.
videos to know that
That's
the
right.
drivers
I didn't
are
know they
crazy.
did that.
It's-
I knew they're crazy. but-
it's
Have you-
insane.
do you see any Camrys doing sideways, backwards stuff on highways?
No, there was a patrol on two wheels though.
Was it?
On Sheikh Zayed Highway.
Oh,
It
really?
was mental. But there was an act. So, oh my god. So like, no matter what happens, if it's like super foggy,
Right.
raining, or whatever, a sandstorm, whatever, people don't slow down at all.
Oh,
all they
geez.
do is they turn on the hazards. Also, when they're parking like in the middle of the road or in front of a store or whatever, they turn their hazards on.
Right.
And that's it.
That's
That's
it.
literally like all they do.
those buttons
Good.
are worn the shit out.
Right.
Yeah, that's all they do. So you're like, fuck, I can't get around this guy. But he just has his hazard on. He like doing the weird gestures. Anyway. So it doesn't matter what the weather is. Like if you can't see, it doesn't matter.
Everybody's
It's
still
100
tense.
Yeah, it's 160 kilometers an hour. So there was an accident, and it's actually I think there's a Wikipedia article about this accident. It's like 250 cars.
What?
So it was super, like massively foggy, and people were flying down the road. and they just had their hazards on, but there was literally like no visibility. So somebody got into an accident, and then another car, and another car. It was like 200 something cars at full speed, and all they had was they just put their blinkers on, put their hazards on. It was
that's insane. Killed 2.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
No, that one's
okay.
not
That's a total.
Yeah, it's a
Were you in the accident?
no.
or did you
no.
see it?
This is just an
okay.
example of what happens all the time.
That's just the
Involved
insanity.
250
Yeah,
vehicles?
yeah.
There it is.
Jesus.
Yeah, the January 16th, 2014.
So it must
Holy
be
shit.
it must be referencing another one.
There it
oh
is.
yeah.
In 2008.
It's the highway that connects it to. It's Shake Side Highway,
Right.
and it's basically like our road to Vegas.
Huh.
Right. 250 cars, and they just
Yeah.
turned on their flag. I'm good.
That's insane.
300 people injured.
Wow.
Anyway, but they do that everywhere. It's like whatever.
So it's like Utah on a snow day. Is
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
it's crazy. Anyway. So aside from like crazy accidents and a bunch of cool cars, you'll see like. Wow, there's a tall building, and then the new building next to it looks like it's going to be taller. Crazy,
Right.
and then that's it. Everything's in malls.
Yeah.
Shop the grocery stores in a mall. Your gym's in a mall. It's like God, it's so boring. So
It does seem
If
kind of
you-
like a giant dick measuring kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right.
The-
It's
like,
oh, I got a
it-
Bugatti.
yeah, and like every single like complex of buildings, like neighborhood of skyscrapers, the newest one is always the tallest. Like, because obviously you're not going to build one
Yeah.
small.
Right.
No.
Right.
Like some peasant, you know.
Yeah.
But so if you live there, I would say build like some big like mega like LS sand buggy or something.
Yeah.
And just stay busy doing that.
Nice.
And then move out during the summer.
Right. Because
Like,
it gets blazing hot.
Disgustingly hot. Like the wind chill is always like when you look at your app, the wind chill is always substantially higher than the actual temperature.
The wind
like they don't
chill.
understand what chill means. It's like, it's 120 degrees and 90% humidity, but with the wind chill, it feels like 135. Like all
So
the
it's
time.
the reverse of what we get here.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know
horrible.
what about those.
It's like a blow dryer.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like Vegas.
yeah.
Like, but worse,
God.
it sounds.
I couldn't do it based on the humidity.
Wow.
Like I've been
and it's
120
humid there, too.
It's disgusting. Yeah,
Because you're like
Humidity's
at sea
insane.
level, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, that would be brutal.
But there's a lot of really weird things. Like for example, like there's so this house I lived in is this huge. It was mega. I can show you guys pictures, but there's an elevator with like a spiral staircase that goes around it, and it's glass,
Christ.
right? So you can
In
see
a
everything.
house.
Yeah. And so one day when I was like kind of losing my mind a little bit, I was walking down the stairs, which there's a lot of those days, and I saw these like parrots, like macaws, like fly past.
So bored you just walk down the stairs.
Yeah,
Parrots?
Oh yeah.
In the house.
No, they're like
okay,
outside. Like,
okay.
And I was like, oh man, different countries and their wildlife. That's crazy. And then I was like, shit, I'm in the Middle East and those seem awfully tropical. So anyway, I thought it was just mental and whatever. And I went to work and I was chatting with one of the devs I worked with. And it's like, man, I swear to God, I saw like parrots fly past. He's like, oh yeah. So you're staying in this area, right? I'm like, yeah, I am. So he said, well, there's this, that giant park that's next to you that nobody ever goes in. So that was owned by.
Was that a Jurassic Park experiment?
No,
or something?
Welcome
no,
to
they-
Jurassic
somewhere else.
Park.
I was gonna say.
But there's so Sheikh Zayed, like he's the guy who formed the Emirates, right? Like there
Right.
was nothing. The Brits came in, found oil, blah blah blah, and then
Yeah.
on and on the whole thing. So he owned all this land,
Okay.
and then he passed away, and then Sheikh Khalifa is the current leader,
Right.
and so it's like his park.
Got it.
So it's a huge park, super green. There's like tropical trees and on and on and on. Apparently, he wanted wild parrots.
Wow.
So he introduced like a breeding population of parrots, and now there's just parrots that just fly around Abu Dhabi, like all the time.
This is
So,
my
like,
park. I want parrots.
Yeah, so you'll see stuff like that. There's like a river. I don't know where the water comes from, but whatever.
Wow.
Whatever. It's probably,
anyway.
probably piped in. Somebody's
Yeah.
pouring Fiji out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fiji or
So you'll-
Perrier.
That's their job. They're just
you'll-
cracking open bottles of Fiji and just pouring it into the river.
So you'll see stuff like that, which is weird. Well, actually, kind of like that. The Emirates Palace. It's this like $3 billion building that they have.
Oh, really? That sounds
Abu Dhabi.
cheap for UAE.
It's crazy. So they imported sand. Like the sand that's there on the beach is not there. Like literally have nothing but sand.
Yeah.
And they brought that sand wasn't good enough, so they
brought
trucked
in-
in sand from like France.
They
for this
imported
thing.
French sand.
Yeah, so they do stuff like that.
I mean,
So
it's
like-
French. Like that's some real bougie shit,
Yeah,
right
that is
there.
It's
amazing.
insane.
French sand.
Dude,
The French
it's
are
insane.
known for their sand.
But when you literally are making percentage on percentage on percentage where you break like 20 mil a day. I don't think it really matters.
It's crazy. They have a gold ATM in that building too. Like it's made of gold and it dispenses gold. I'm not even kidding. It's called.
Oh my gosh!
It's called Gold to Go. I think I don't know if you can look it up, but there's like the Gold to Go ATM.
You just see Scrooge McDuck there all the time, just getting his gold coins.
It gives you little bars.
That's amazing.
All right, here's the thing. This is a really corny joke, but I think we need to get
there. It is.
Yep.
I think we
Gold
need
to go. You got it. You got it. Gold to go.
We need to get Ed Bullion.
Holy shit! That's amazing.
Oh, no, just stop now.
We need to get Ed Bullion to the UAE to go get bullion from the gold to
it
go.
It kicks out cute little gold cubes. Look at that.
Yeah.
How to get
amazing.
gold from ATMs in Abu Dhabi. There it is.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Can you take that on the plane?
Look at
they're all over the place.
Oh, they got one in USA.
Like, look at this one down low.
They've got more. Wow.
That
there's
Do they
about
have girls by them?
There are as many gold to goes as there are Chase Banks.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Gold to go.
So,
I wonder when you need a gold bar though. Like
when the economy is about to take a total dump.
Man, I need to run and grab a gold bar.
Yeah.
Real
When
quick.
they're like,
ATM.
oh, you have paper money? Oh, this will simply not.
But
do
what
it.
you don't,
5
what we
grams,
don't
10
know
grams an
is
ounce.
literally what they'll do is they'll go home and melt it and just drizzle it on their ice cream. That's what
dude.
they.
So in that same place,
Yeah.
like the best coffee I've ever had in my entire life had gold like all over it. I
Like
pictures
gold
that
leaf.
too.
Like
Yeah.
real gold
Just
leaf.
like all over the top.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's like that $20,000 taco you can get.
Yeah.
that
With a
has
donut.
like gold
It was
leaf
like
in
the
it.
$5,000 donut.
Yeah.
It was like
with
$45,
gold leaf.
but like still that was a lot for a cup of
So
coffee. It was really good though.
did you see the cop car Lamborghinis and Bugattis?
You'll see some of them, but they come out for like
Like
PR,
special
like
event and
PR
stuff.
stuff.
Okay.
Like events.
They're mostly driving around like Beamers, like
Oh, okay.
whatever. But yeah,
they're all
so
like
anyway,
They're all like
Whatever.
3 and 5 series.
yeah, it's only an
yeah.
it's only an M5.
yeah, they're okay. They're all right.
Yeah.
It's only an M3.
So you'll see a lot of that stuff, but then like it gets old after a while.
yeah, it
you know?
becomes like a Camry. You'll see a Bugatti
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, there's a Camry. Who cares?"
So like some of the motorsports are cool. Like we'd be at Yas and they do some drifting, which was
Oh, did you ever go to the Formula One race? That was up
yeah,
there?
we did that in 2010, the first one.
Oh, dude,
we were on the boats right in the front.
Are you fucking
Yeah.
serious?
It was the smaller boat, but it was like
I was going to say VJ Malia parked his big ass boat right there on the,
oh,
the
it was
side.
this
Jeez.
was like this was still like it was
The
a huge
scale
boat.
here is just so sporadic. You're like,
Yeah.
we were on a boat watching the first race at Yas, but it was a small boat. It's like,
Yeah.
no,
it was-
what the? You're on
It
a
was
goddamn
still a,
boat.
Yeah.
Still a 50-footer
no,
at least.
No, it was like 200 feet. But I mean, it was the family's smaller boat, and it was
Holy
hilarious because they
shit.
called it the small boat, but it's like the biggest one I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
And it
hilarious.
was one
But
of
you had
many.
they own
had, like,
they
three?
own a marina.
Oh shit! There
Or
you
a
go.
shipbuilder, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
But they called like their smaller boat, but it was like the
200
biggest thing
feet.
ever. And you keep calling it a boat because some people get upset. And they're like, oh yeah, the boat
Okay.
had like staff on it. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
It was stupid.
And you saw the F1 race from there.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Did you meet any of the drivers? Like,
No,
They didn't,
no.
Oh, okay. Still, that's rad, dude.
But we saw Bernie walking around. He looked-
Bernie?
He looked
Ah,
funny.
good old
we
Bernie
didn't get close.
Ecclestone.
We just saw him. He was on one of the boats. But
Does he
funny.
look as soulless as he does in pictures?
I don't know. He could like barely walk. It was-
Yeah, that sounds like Bernie.
He wasn't doing well.
Yeah, he still isn't. And he should go.
But that was cool. But yeah, so there's like some things. So like if you guys go, like stay for 2 weeks or whatever. But
If
Yeah,
I go, I don't
remember that next
know.
time I go to
Yeah.
Dubai. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UAE.
Let me just hit the gold to go. That's like
Yeah,
in
let me just
Georgia or something. So
load
I get
up.
the country, not the state. I mean,
yeah.
just because I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Just
But it's,
if I find myself in the area, whatever, right?
So you come back from the UAE after about
yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
And you come back to Utah?
Yep.
Nice. What are you looking at? International locations
Gold
to
to
go.
go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Der Erste Goldamat der Welt. This is a German site, yeah?
Yeah. There we go.
Goldautomat der Welt.
Continue talking
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
New
So you
York,
came back to-
Vegas.
What did? Oh,
Came back
There's
to
one
Utah.
in
Were you
Las
still
Vegas.
working with the same
Yeah.
people? Or
So
different
so
aspect
I worked,
of it?
I worked with them for a while. So we 2011. So the guy who owns all this stuff, they raced ALMS in 2011.
Oh, really?
So I had an LMP1 car raced or leased from Dyson.
oh, wow.
And it was pretty good. Yeah, it had some good results and on and on and on. I wasn't massively involved with that one.
Right.
But then 2012 we raced Grand Am
oh, wow.
and it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. So we got the R8 for the first year. It was in Grand Am, but it was like a horrible car.
Right.
Like the Grand Am nerfs the GT3 cars massively.
Right.
Like they, I mean, it's like. So we got the car delivered with big wing, big splitter, and all that. We took all that stuff off.
Take the traction control off.
Remove
and all
the
that
ABS
shit.
and traction control.
Yeah.
Tiny spec wing. It was a horrible car.
Yeah.
So Grand Am was owned by NASCAR, and but we got like a GT3 Ultra, right? So it's like super mega. It's doing really well in Europe, and but it was terrible in Grand Am, so
Right.
like absolutely horrible. So, so we did that for a few races, and then I had to sell the car.
Wow.
So I sold the car to a guy in World Challenge who he's now racing Maseratis in the GTS class. But so anyway, so we did that, and then so we're like, hey, well, this sucks. This car blows, and on and on and on. And then I went to Abu Dhabi. So I worked with them for a span of probably 4 or 5 years. So I get back from Abu Dhabi, and then some stupid stuff. So that's what I transported the.
You've already blown my mind, so there's nothing more you can say.
No,
Thank you.
It gets weirder. So,
jeez.
So this is like.
Have you written a book? Because I want you to write a book.
So so probably the weirdest part. It's one of my favorite stories. Oh my god! There's actually all right. I'm thinking about how much I got to do. So here's one string of things that happened. So I had that Corvette. Dude was like, "Oh my god, this sounds great." Blah blah blah. You should send it down there. So he sent it down there
to Florida,
and I had a trip to Florida.
Right.
So I had a round trip for 3 days because whatever.
Right.
You show him this weird car and you like say hi and you eat some food or whatever and you leave, right? And so when I get there, the dude wasn't there. My buddy wasn't there. He's like, "Oh, hey, I'm super busy. I'm in Colombia," and I'm like, "Okay."
We were going to meet today, but you went to Colombia.
Oh shit! Okay. Actually, I missed an important part. So it's even this is like probably the craziest stretch I've ever.
This is the same guy with the boat. The boat. Right,
so there was
the schooner.
So what I
quote unquote the boat.
So I lived in Florida in 2010, and I had this little house that I stayed in. It was my buddy's house. It was like his other house.
Right.
And on and on.
Isn't that all Florida is just little houses?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this was the so it was my go-to. That's the place I always went. And whatever. Okay, send the car there. Go down there. Get there like midnight, and the house is like mangled. Like there was crazy sounds. Windows were broken. It was really weird. So nobody was in this house for like months at a time. So like
it just became.
I think people knew, and then they could like whatever they break into it, whatever. So anyway, the I get there and I hear like running water, and I see broken windows. So I call the cops. The cops come and they're like, "Oh hey, shit's like totaled." So we go inside the house. Somebody took a hose from outside and moved a washing machine, hooked up to the water for the washing machine, stuck in the attic, and it'd been running for months. So like the ceiling falling in, the walls have fallen in, it destroyed the whole house.
It just ran water.
Yeah. So I got a hotel because obviously I'm not staying in there.
Yeah.
And then I call him up. I'm like, "Dude, your house is like destroyed." He's like, "Oh my god, whatever." He's like, "I got this apartment." So
check it out. They can't get the hose into the attic.
Next level shit.
So we go to this little apartment. I get the keys, go to this apartment, and he actually mentioned on the phone. He's like, "Oh, hey, this guy." He's this idiotic name. This guy from New York. I don't want to say his name.
You don't have to.
Because the story continues with him.
Right.
And he's like, no, he didn't say his name. He's like, "Hey, somebody stayed there, so you may want to wash the sheets." I'm like, "Jesus, what do you do to the sheets?" So anyway, I get in there and I'm walking into this. It was like this generic like furnished apartment, right? So you walk in, there's like the little half wall thing to the left and the kitchen and all that, blah blah blah. So I look in there and there's like this gel.
Oh.
I don't know. I thought it was like a cleaner thing or something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So anyway, I go and I put my bag on the couch, and there's like a little, just like a table and a lamp, and there's like more gel there. Like this gel, it's weird. It looked like that. I don't know, that dielectric stuff. I don't know.
The grease.
Yeah, it looks like a grease. So. So anyway, I go back into the bedroom to like put my stuff in there, and there are no sheets on the bed. They're all stuffed into a closet.
Oh,
and I was like, "Damn, this is really, really weird." So anyway, I have to go to the bathroom. So
oh boy,
go to the bathroom, doing my thing, and there's like a little half wall thing to the right, and there's more goo. So I was like, "Shit, all right, it's starting to piss me off." I look to the left in the trash, and there's like a tube. It has like a prescription tube or something. So I grab my phone and I look up what the stuff is, and it was like infected vagina medicine, or whatever. So I was like, "What in the hell is happening here?" So anyway, I called dude, and I'm like, "Dude, what happened in here?" He's like, "Oh yeah. Dude from guy's from New York. He's like, "Yeah, dude from New York. He and like a couple of his like employees were here, and they like found some like strippers at the Waffle House, and they went back there. They must have like." Tore it up. So I was like, "Oh my god!" So I got another hotel, and they cleaned this place up. So that was really weird, right? So that was like my first 2 days for this little adventure.
But it sums up Florida so beautifully. That is Florida to a T.
Dude, it was mental. So the
Waffle House
Vagina
goo,
vagina goo.
and then medicine as it was a lube. Were they using medicine? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know why
like
it was everywhere.
spermicidal lube or something.
But dude, no, it was like you're
I bet there's a
prescribed
hell
this.
of a dick high on that.
Yeah, it was like a problem. It was like you have to have a problem and get prescribed this.
Oh,
So anyway, so that happened, and I was like, wow, all right, Florida, great. So
Visit Florida. You didn't work with the Visit Florida card, did you? I hope not.
None of this
In the Grand Dam.
None of this had to happen for you to be like, oh yeah, Florida, great.
yeah,
Do you remember the? Do you remember the Visit Florida car from the Grand Dam
Yeah.
series? Yeah, it was.
I remember. It was an RX-8.
Was it the RX-8?
We raced
Oh, yeah,
against
that's
them.
right.
We
Yeah,
hated
yeah.
those RX-8s. They were like full-blown tube chassis race cars, and we had to deal with like
Yeah.
a freaking stock chassis.
yeah, it was terrible. So anyway, so that was like a couple days, and so my trip was coming up, and I still haven't met dude. So he
He
was
was
like,
show him the Corvette, right? Is
yeah,
that what
because I was
the thing
giving it
is?
to him,
Right.
and so he. So like we kept getting delayed a couple weeks at a time, and I'm like, well, I'm just living here in Florida, but I guess I'm getting paid, so whatever.
All right.
So anyway, keep delaying my flight, and he's like, oh hey, did you bring a suit? I'm like, no, I didn't bring a suit, you dick. I was just dropping off this car. And he's like, you got to go get a suit, Max. We have to go to Columbia. I'm like, okay. So I actually, I felt very impressed.
Fuck it, I guess we're going to Columbia.
Yeah.
All right. Is your life literally Grand Theft Auto side
Dude,
missions?
it's
Exactly.
like, I swear, it's simply because I met two people.
And then did
Like,
you just happen to meet someone
no,
with the
that's-
last name Escobar while you were in
Actually,
Colombia?
so what? I don't think it was Escobar, but the guy was like,
Wrong. Wrong button.
it wasn't Escobar, but he was like a cliche, like awesome.
You
Right.
are literally
So-
living a Rockstar North video game
yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Like,
But I
What
was,
the
I was,
shit?
but I was pretty poor. So.
Is your name Tony Montana? What's going on?
here's,
Heck,
here's-
buddy.
here's the thing. Every character I've ever played in Grand Theft Auto is poor until the last mission.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
This is. I mean, this is very, very like
So wait.
Forrest Gumpian.
Yeah, we
I,
gotta-
I thought I had a good story.
Oh,
No,
dude,
about,
no.
like,
The best part, the
spice
best,
industry. This,
I'm on the
you
edge
gotta
of my
be
seat.
beat, bro.
So
The,
we're going to Colombia.
So the best part's to come. So I'm like, all right, great. So we'll
So
do
you
this.
buy a suit.
So
I want to go back to the part that we were literally in Florida, and I guess I'm going to Columbia.
Guess I go
yeah,
to Colombia.
but that was like 2 weeks later, and it was after a bunch of like just random like, oh, can you extend your flight? Can you extend your flight? So anyway, so I
So you're hanging out in Florida this whole
just
time.
by myself because
Wow.
the dude can't come back from Columbia. So anyway, the
Jeez.
and the
Can't
other
or won't.
and the other guy was chasing girls, so
Right.
he wouldn't.
Infected vaginas.
So that guy was already in Colombia. So that guy was in Colombia
Right.
with his like little dudes that worked for him. So anyway, we go get the suit, and actually the guy who, when I asked him, I'm like, hey, can you like hurry this up? Like, he's like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, I got to go to Colombia. And he like suspected all the wrong things, but I
Right.
felt very cool because of it. So anyway, I get
No, he suspected all the right things.
Yeah.
It just wasn't true.
He's
Gotcha.
like
Yeah.
I swear on my life, he's like, I met mercenaries before. I'm like, mercenaries? He's like,
What?
you're
Oh,
confusing
geez.
me. I'm okay.
All
Like,
right.
I'm like, I don't know. It was very flattering, but totally untrue. So anyway, we
I don't know, man. Your stories
this-
tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I know.
So we get this. We fly to Medellin, and the
Medellin.
yeah, and it was a gold mine project. What it was. So
Oh, cool.
So what was going on is this company owns a whole bunch of land, and they'll lease land out to you, and those are like, hey, it's proven to have minerals. Which my first question was, well, why don't you mine it? But whatever. So anyway, I fell through. But anyway, so I get there, and I had never met this guy who did the
New York.
the New York dude
Right.
with the Waffle House girls, and but he wasn't there. Nobody could find him. They didn't see him for a couple days,
Oh,
and then one day he disappeared. And
I'm just trying to imagine, like,
and he,
being
like-
in a country I've never been to before, trying to find some dude, and the dude's fucking gone.
well, yeah. So this guy's like this weird. Anyways, he's a prime target for some sort of crime because he's like, I don't know. If you could rob anybody, you'd rob this guy.
Right.
He's like small guy, dresses like a dick, and like he's whatever. You could hold him down if you wanted to. So anyway, he was out looking for hookers, and then he got captured, and they like kept taking him to the ATM until like his card stopped working, and then they just told him to fuck off.
Really? Yeah. They just drained his account.
Cap here. You went to Florida to sell a Corvette.
Yeah.
The guy kept telling you to fuck off. You didn't tell you to come to Colombia. You go to Colombia, then the guy gets kidnapped.
It was a different guy, though. It was a
Oh,
different
different
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
The New York guy.
This was the guy who made a mess of the apartment with the Waffle
Yeah,
House.
from
girls.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Yorker. And then the guy he's doing business with is still in
Yep.
Colombia.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we couldn't find it. But the thing is, we all hated this guy, and then he like got fired, and we were happy.
Yeah, for
about
good
it.
reason.
But he like scampered off. He's like, ugh, he's like super upset. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, dude, he was like captured by like hookers. They like sedated him and like took his money.
Oh my gosh.
So
Amazing.
100% true story. I swear on my life.
And they probably got away with a couple grand of money.
I mean, yeah, whatever until his card was flagged
Right.
or something
Yeah.
like that. But
amazing.
it was hilarious.
So, did he ever see the Corvette?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And then he had it for a couple years, didn't drive it. I got it back, and then just built it probably.
Nice. Wow.
Anyway,
Dear God.
it's like
Story.
like every time I'll start like telling one of those stories, I'm like, oh my god, so much of this goes together. It's all one thing.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
It is literally Grand Theft Auto.
You're gonna have to.
100% sure. I swear.
You're gonna have to come back. You know this,
100%.
Brendan,
Yeah,
right?
I'm down.
Dude, I
This
have
is
so many.
chapter 1 of 20.
There's
I'm
so
assuming.
many.
I have
Holy
so many.
shit!
A lot. There's hookers are in a lot of them.
You
Fantastic.
You are the most interesting man in the world. As far fuck it, you're getting a friend request right now.
I already did it.
right,
I already
goddamn
did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
now.
do that too. Actually, too.
It's like I'm just a boring dude, but I swear, I only met. It's actually this is how I got the Evo too. Like it's through the same two people.
Really?
Yep.
They had it, found it, or something like that.
Yeah, dude is mega rich and he
Right.
has good taste.
Oh, shit,
And he's
you
like,
know-
I'm gonna bring this over.
You know my buddy Dan Massey. That's awesome. You're friends with him.
Oh
ain't you?
yeah.
He's got an Evo too.
Yeah. That's right. I gave a bunch of stuff away.
Oh, so that's
Yeah,
why you
and
have.
I think I hooked him
Is that
up.
why you have a camel as your image
Dude.
there?
So that camel's
Funny
that
story.
That
story's
camel's
fucking
amazing, dude. That camel's pretty cool. So
Next week on the CAMcast, we talk about the camel.
I was in the Abu Dhabi Zoo, and obviously there's camels all over the place. But like, I was just feeding. Dude, when you're by yourself, you just wander. So I was driving my Viper truck around, and I was like, oh, there's a zoo. So went to the zoo, and
Your Viper truck?
yeah, he gave me a Viper truck to drive because I'm an American. So he gave me a
The
full size
SRT-10?
truck.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was the SRT 10.
Yeah, so you had the Hearst shifter.
He's
and
like,
stuff?
oh, it's gonna be funny because you're American, but it was actually pretty rad.
Yeah, 'cause
I thought it was pretty
good.
And only
is that the kind of jokes they make out there? Because I need to make some friends with these dudes.
It's-
Holy shit!
it's pretty amazing because only locals can have full size trucks, and only locals can have tinted windows. And this had both, but I'm just some dude from the U.S. or whatever. So everybody like got out of my way while I was driving because they thought I was a local.
So Dave, you go to Dubai, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're American. Here's a demon." That's
Well,
what's
yeah.
fucking gonna
Well,
be.
you have to have like a billionaire buddy.
Oh yeah, you
that
got to
that
know
just has
somebody.
a fleet of cars.
Yeah,
You got to
I
know
understand
somebody.
that.
Yeah.
He also
Find
has
me a fucking billionaire, buddy.
It's not like fucking like Hawaii where they just give you lays and stuff and you go off the plane. There's a demon. You want
Yeah.
a demon?
I will.
You know what's interesting is
I
that
will straight kill somebody for this kind of shit.
Trent needs to step his shit up, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Shadowy
no,
billionaire.
like-
Come on, buddy.
No, like
Where's our UAE?
if
Just
somebody
kidding.
if somebody is like, all right, here's the deal, you've got to go kill that man over there.
Yeah.
In order to get this
Done.
ticket to Abu Dhabi and free run of this mansion and all of this shit and all of this money, I would have been like, all right, what do you want me to kill him with?
So
want me to kill him with a gun?
as
You want
soon
me to
as-
kill him with a box knife? I'll fucking strangle
They
him.
wouldn't
I'm a
have-
friend.
I will
They-
stick my fingers down
Yeah.
his throat until he chokes.
They wouldn't
himself.
even have been able to finish the sentence. I would have been running over there. What I need you to do is see that guy over there, kill that. And then, hey, wait, no, stop. Let me tell you more. No, he's dead. I got him.
just make sure you have a return ticket already.
Yeah, there you go.
But dude, the camel. So it's So anyway, I was at the zoo, and
Abu
actually,
Dhabi Zoo.
you can get surprisingly close to a lot of animals there. It's kind of, I don't know,
Little creepy.
Like,
It's like lions.
I was like, because
You
we're
could
a
touch
little,
a lion.
No, but like servals and stuff. Like
Right.
servals, will, like take your fingers off. So, but you could like, it's just a small fence. It's
Wow.
weird. Like here, you're like, oh, this is excessive. Like
Yeah.
that animal's like gonna jump that, and over there, you're like, damn, I don't know, man. Like that thing is pretty close. So there was a whole bunch of camels. And we were,
It's a whole bunch of imported shit that wants to kill you.
except for the camels, they're
they're
homegrown.
natural.
But,
Right.
but there was a
Well, I
bunch.
mean, that's like going to the Hogle Zoo here in Utah to go look at a cougar. It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
f-
Yeah.
like seeing deer.
Well, they let him
Fence
out.
around it and then-
They let him out at night. Of course, the cougars. Anyways,
But the yeah, so there's a bunch of camels, but they were like assholes. Like they'd kind of shove you around, and they were ugly and
right.
whatever. It's like you stupid
as they
camel.
do. As they
So,
do.
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
like
But then this
shopping at the
one-
mall in West Valley.
Yeah. But then this one, it was like a handsome camel. It was like a beautiful camel,
What
and it like moved
what
the other ones.
constitutes camel being handsome?
It's like
it
it
was
got
just
a good sheen.
It was
to
a really good color.
Yeah.
It was good.
A cigarette or
Like,
something.
yeah, just
Camel
just,
Jack.
He had
it was
that Turkish
really
blend hanging out, the Turkish Royal hanging out.
But it was like really friendly. It took the food really nice.
Right.
So I took a picture of it and it's been on my avatar since 2014.
Holy shit.
he pulls the Turkish blend out from his mouth. He spits off to the side, hits the spittoon. Ding!
Yeah.
He
It was
takes the food and then he says, "Mariska."
Yeah.
And
And then he says the car that they sponsored.
and then he says, "Mariska Hargitay."
Oh my
Or-
God.
That's actually that. That one sounds a lot like a camel.
Yeah.
Making a weird noise.
It does, yeah.
All right, we could do this all night, but we need to get
Seriously, will you come back someday and tell us some more
We
stories?
are gonna
Oh, I
have
totally
to
will.
have you
Because
back.
I just am fascinated and mind blown of Brandon's stories.
handsome camels and strippers in Florida.
I'm going to have to
and-
change my name now.
Waffle House
Dad
girls.
cream.
I'm going to have to change, and we're the same age, too, so I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
say that I got you on age. Damn it, Brandon. Now I got to change my name. Awesome. Thanks for coming, though, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me.
Pleasure to
problem.
meet you. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
we're not-
mind blown.
Well, we still got to get through some of these questions here.
Oh, there's
yeah.
questions.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
that's right.
So I opened it up to the just terrible people in the shenanigans group chat.
The
Here
best people.
Yep. $5 a month on Patreon if you want to get in on this.
Yeah,
Let's see. Gavin Phuket asks, "How do camels like the snow?"
I don't know.
they love it.
I don't know if anybody knows.
Let's see. Then,
A strong start. Good job, Gavin.
let's see. Alex Crane, how do you make your car go so damn fast around a track in GT Sport?
I second that
think-
question.
All I do is I focus a lot on the diff.
Right?
Like, so if you go too much diff, right, you can't turn under throttle. Like, it'll try and straighten you out. So, like, I obsess over that, and then I try and figure out what sections you can go flat out and not lift.
Nice.
Like, I pretty much only obsess over those two things.
And are you
And,
on a sim or are you paddle? Or
Yeah,
a
no, I
controller?
have a wheel and everything.
You got the wheel and
Yeah.
pedal set. Okay, good.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Diff, aero. Like on the GT3 cars, like I won't do setup really at all because
Right.
I don't know better than that. Like I set them up like we had our Audi set up, and I just failed. So stock GT Sport settings are better than what we did,
Right.
With that pile of garbage. But the that's pretty much it.
Nice. I'm going to go home and apply that.
So a gentleman also by the name of Brandon McConkey.
Oh, yeah.
He says, "OMG, Brandon McConkey, what would it take to get some photos of you wearing gray sweatpants and nothing else while staring deeply into the camera?"
Just shoot me a PM.
Yeah.
Shoot me a PM.
There we
All right,
go.
Brandon, hit up Brandon.
Yeah, and then the other Brandon.
Brandon,
We have a lot of Brandons in our group.
Yeah.
We should just rename it the Brandons
Yeah.
and others.
This group is lousy with Brandon.
So, hey, we have the best Brandons in the world.
Dude, they're
Shut the
all
fuck up.
Super good looking.
Yeah, we're all.
So Brandon Kuhn asks, do you find that the name Brandon grants you power merely by its presence, or do you gain power by carrying such an awesome name around every day?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I was born this way. I mean, I don't know. I
Lady
feel
Gaga was born this way.
Isn't that a song? Yeah.
like I feel better than everybody else, but I don't really know. So
Yeah, I think it's the name. Because I feel the same way.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
I feel less than everyone else. Is that based on my name as well?
No, that's good. Hey, thanks, Mom.
Damn.
Correct.
Let's see. Scott tries to take Brandon down a peg, and it's hard to take somebody down a peg when you're already dead inside.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Glenn asks
do you
a real
sur-
banger.
How do you respond to surprising butt touches when no one is around?
Oh, all right.
I just
Yeah, that's a.
I mean, if nobody is around, it's definitely a surprising butt touch because
Yeah.
who's touching your
Yeah.
butt?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
just fully.
That's when I get scaredy farts. When that
6 to
happens,
midnight, right?
I get scaredy. No, I get scaredy farts. So watch out.
Let's see. Scumbag
What
Scotty.
is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Oh, Scott.
And then we have to get into African or European,
Yep, correct.
and there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Oh, that's-
Can I just
a
a
tailspin.
quick question here?
What?
Yay or nay? In and out.
Wait.
In-N-Out
food?
Burger
Yeah,
chain.
In-N-Out.
The burger chain.
I've never been there.
What? Really?
No.
Smart man
Never eaten
avoided.
it? Wow.
You're doing
No.
all right.
You're doing okay.
Jeez, you
Is
are,
it good?
You are
No, it's
fascinating.
Is it good?
This is
fucking awful.
fascinating.
It's awful.
It's not good at all.
It's. I mean,
What?
for the price, it's good.
The number
But if you
of
have like
people-
a better option, there are better options out there.
The number of people who have not eaten In-N-Out is smaller than the number of people who have not watched Game of Thrones. That is an absolute fact. I haven't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the first season, so that doesn't really count.
Ugh.
I'm just saying, there's a whole 9 people on the face of the planet that haven't seen Game of Thrones. I'm one of them. Apparently,
Yeah.
Brandon's
Yeah,
another.
never.
There's 3 of us right here.
you
Holy
go.
shit.
Okay, yeah.
And you've never eaten it
there's-
in and out.
And there's 2 people on the face of the planet that have not eaten it In-N-Out, and you are one of them.
Is that a diet
Dude, we are in
thing,
some
or is
rare
that
company
just-
right now.
Oh my
not
God.
a
Just-
desire?
I don't. Yeah, it's not a desire. Like
okay.
it just looks like. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have liquid poo. So I just opt to not do it.
Well, it is free diarrhea.
Hey.
Anyways,
Anyway, let's see. In Drift, Utah, let's see. We kind of covered part of Downfeld's question. What was your involvement in GT3 racing?
Yep.
And then he wants to know, what are some of your top favorite cars that you've owned?
Yeah. So GT3. So we did the. So the only GT3 car that I had much involvement with was the Audi. I was the data guy,
Yeah.
and
Cool.
So we did that, but it was a garbage car. It was the there's a whole, I could go into that forever, but it was an aero thing, NASCAR, no windows. It was terrible.
Right.
And then there was another team and whatever. Anyway, there's
Didn't
tons
Freedom
of stories about that.
Autosport move to the Audi R8? Didn't they go from the Pontiac G8 to the Audi R8? Am I thinking of the same team? I knew that was the Grand Am.
The first year, all we had was it was us and APR.
Oh yeah,
And,
APR. What team was yours?
Oryx.
Oryx. Oh yeah. Okay.
But anyways, it was just that. We sold the car because it was garbage.
Right.
APR did some weird stuff and got Audi mad at him and then whatever.
Sounds like APR. Sounds like the old leadership of APR.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
I think it was.
That was the 2012 season.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
they went bankrupt almost.
Yeah.
Because they had a
dude.
private jet and 2 Audi R8 race cars.
Yeah, and they weren't paying their bills.
Nope. And then they got ousted. The
Yeah.
CEO. Yeah, the executive leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2011, 2012 is when that happened.
Yeah, that was.
You were there.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
yeah. And I was at Audi USA while they were complaining about
Oh,
it, so-
jeez. That's awesome.
I got some stories, but I hate that guy too.
So what were
Oh, yeah.
some of the top favorite cars?
Favorite
you got?
cars. I had a Mark IV Supra early on, but I couldn't really afford to do it properly. So I really, really liked it, and I've always wanted another one to like do it properly. But now I want a Mark III more. I just want like the best, perfect one ever. So
Speaking the dear leader's language over here.
yeah, just like
After your own heart.
I'll probably buy one. I'll probably buy like the greatest one ever. Anyway,
Nice.
favorite cars I've owned though. The Evo's fun, but it kind of sucked to own because I couldn't really use it because I was like, oh wow, how much does a diff cost to ship or like body panels and stuff, you know? So like,
true.
it just sat in my garage, like had the equivalent of less than like 19,000 miles on it.
Holy shit.
So it was kind of a shame that it wasn't driven.
Right.
Anyway, I like that one for some whatever.
So it's in storage
it was
right
super
now
cool.
in Florida.
Yeah. No, it's in Sun Valley.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Idaho. That's right.
What else? The Corvette's become a lot of fun now that it's like properly done.
All crazy built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I have a lot of fun in that car, but I don't know. Favorite car I've ever owned? I don't know. I've had a bunch.
Okay, well here
Probably
side question.
bikes. Actually, some of my motorcycles have probably been my favorite vehicles I've ever owned.
Okay. What car did you have in high school?
Motorcycles.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your first
There
car?
you go.
So my first car was actually like a 80, I don't know, like an 88 S10 or something.
Nice.
But like,
Did you buy it or was it like a parent thing?
no. I bought it, but oh my god, there's some crazy stories. There's a
You don't
this
say.
is really bad.
You took it to Dubai. No, I'm just kidding.
No, super poor. We were insanely poor, and I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that one. Too
All
much.
right.
I
Yeah.
feel like-
We'll save that for another chat.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that
Brandon-
one goes on for a really long time. But then my first like fun car was like an Eclipse.
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
But remind me about the S10. I'll tell you.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like Brandon needs to be on a couple episodes of VinWiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Holy
wanted
shit.
that truck so bad. Like I was so excited to use it, and it was taken from me. It was so bad.
So
It was
our,
the Tahoe edition, actually.
ooh, fancy.
Very nice.
So our buddy Andrew Jackson asks, "Is Miata always the answer?"
What's the question?
Ooh, that's
There
a
we
good
go.
response to that.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Mind blown.
It could be. I guess it could be the answer to a question.
yeah. And then Jordan Perry calls you the GNX billionaire.
Yeah,
Nice.
I wish
Yeah.
I sold that too.
You had a Grand National?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Hey, we need to have you back just so you could tell us
Dude,
the list
well,
of cars that you've
yeah,
owned.
I
Because
have
it's
some-
amazing.
The Grand National was a weird one to own. It got more attention than the Evo did.
I love
I
Grand
believe
Nationals.
People like it. People stop. Oh my god! So you guys, whatever. More stories.
Yeah.
That
For
one's
another
pretty
time.
good.
But
For another time.
no, I'll go ahead. Like, you would be stopped at a stoplight, and somebody would get out
Yeah.
of the car behind
Yeah.
you, and you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Actually,
and then they just like come
like,
talk
knock
to
on
you
the
about
window?
the car.
The guy that happened. The guy was in front of me.
Oh.
Once.
You're like, am I
and
making a-
then, and then another time. So I was like, oh, the guy, but I could tell he was excited. But another time, I was stopped. It was up in West Jordan actually, and I couldn't go anywhere. Like if I had to like run away, and some guy came up from behind. I was like, oh damn, we have to sort this guy out. And so I did the thing where I pretend like I didn't see him, and he was like, oh my gosh, that's my favorite car ever. Blah, blah, can I go for a ride? And I went for a ride, and it was fine. But like, I was fully thinking like, I'm gonna have to sort this asshole out.
That's weird.
God.
But
You
I
took
never
him for
got
a
that
ride?
Evo. Oh yeah,
That's pretty nice.
I give people rides all the time. But,
Wow.
Oh yeah.
way more attention than the Evo. It's crazy.
Wow.
Nobody thought it was fake.
Nah.
Huh.
Well,
But that was cool too. That's like a 40,000 mile car.
Holy shit.
It's sitting in a hangar in Sun Valley.
That's worth what right now? Probably 50, 60?
It was a Grand National out of GNX.
Oh,
But it was
okay.
87 was the best year. But,
Right.
Intercooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last year, the best year.
Yeah, not a hot air
like-
car. Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely pristine. Like, totally pristine.
Wow, the gray interior, the
Yeah.
logo, the gray on
like,
black.
The interior smelled new.
Oh, geez.
Damn.
It sat in Florida for a while, so, like, you could use some fixing on the clear
what is
coat, but
new
that's it.
interior in a Grand National smell? Does it smell like Marlboros?
No, it smells good.
Pall
It
Mall.
smells like
Pall Mall,
Smells
no
like-
filter.
smells like murderings. No, that's a Camaro.
Smells like data.
Yeah.
No, Camaro
Damn.
smells like Coors.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
right.
Spilled Coors.
And the Trans Am
and
smells
corpse.
like wintergreen grizzly.
My neighbor growing up, he had a black IROC Z, and he literally
Long
had tons of spilled beer in the back seat.
Just an undernote of sadness.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, with a hint of rotting sadness.
yeah.
This is the 305 IROC.
So, do you watch Mighty Car Mods?
No.
You don't?
Okay, well, then this
so
is-
that's not gonna.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Too Sexy or Twisted, not going to make
They're-
a whole lot of sense to you.
They're two project
I don't
cars.
get that either.
Too sexy.
They're the names, the license plates, the names.
Oh, on their project
of
cars?
the project cars that Mighty
Yeah.
Car
Oh,
Mods
I
has.
got you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which one's better?
The 240? Didn't they? Was one
I
of them the
like Too
240?
Sexy more, personally.
I mean, that's-
S15. Didn't they
We
do?
could go on all
I mean,
night about
whatever,
this.
we'll-
I
we'll-
identify
moving
with
on,
the
moving
two
on.
seconds.
Yeah.
Benjamin Cornallred asks, what's your dream engine and chassis swap?
Oh, shit.
What would you swap what into?
So if you could just put anything you want together?
Yeah.
Well, I've never really thought of it, but I'll think of it now. Dream engine. I don't know. Probably.
The correct answer is LS.
Yeah.
LS. Like 408 in a Corvette.
I was trying to pick which one. It
doesn't matter.
So I don't know. I keep hitting that. The dream engine. I really wanted that K-Tech 8.2 LS.
Oh my god!
Like I really wanted that
Oh
one.
my god!
Then I saw the.
We need the Johnny Borrow button.
I saw the price though.
Whoa, mama!
So
We'll
probably
just record me doing that.
So probably that in a. Oh, I don't know, like an old, like one of those, like Ultimas or like the super or like the super light,
Oh, yeah.
super light coupe. Yeah, one of
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
something like
Shit.
that.
yeah.
Oh mama!
Very cool.
Alrighty.
Oh, mama.
Oh my god!
Well, that. And you thought you were going to be a bad guest.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
But I
Holy
rambled.
shit.
I want you to come back like tomorrow.
That was like edge of the seat storytelling at its best.
This
that
is
was
an
like-
hour 20 episode so
That's
far.
fine.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Stay
And
tuned.
it's worth every
Yes.
second.
Yeah, jeez
I feel like
Louise,
our
man.
story was fucking shit, dude. Like,
Our story was garbage compared to this.
I don't even remember your story.
just
kidding.
What did we do today?
I thought it was
fucking
great.
Yeah.
No.
No,
thought
it was a good
I thought it
story.
was
God
really
in
great.
heaven.
It was
Like,
a good
it wasn't
story.
the
It was.
highlight of my life or anything, you know.
So
It was.
thank
Seriously,
you.
but like I promise, it's completely true. I have all the pictures.
Holy shit! Like,
Oh,
yeah,
my
you are coming back. You are earmarked for several future episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Thank you for being on,
Thank
the,
you so
on the
much.
Yeah.
podcast this week.
Do you
No,
want
thanks for
to?
having me.
Wow.
Do you want to put out your social medias where people can find you, or do you want to remain kind of a man of mystery?
No, I'll just hang up.
I feel like this
Nah, just hang out.
this man of mystery needs to remain aloof.
All right, there we
If
go.
you know who he is, you know who he is. If you don't know who he is, just tell him he has a nice Evo.
There we go.
Or keep listening to the podcast because you'll be back on
Yep.
at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay,
Stories.
that was a riot. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bunch.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's get some housekeeping done.
Yep.
So, at CamAutomag on all the social medias.
Yep.
CamAutomag.com. Buy our stuff at CamAutoSwag.com.
Support our sponsor, SteadyBroke, SteadyBroke.com. Use coupon code CamAuto15 at checkout. Save 50% on your order.
There it is.
Yep.
Let's see.
Patreon. Support us on Patreon.
Perfect.
Patreon.com/CamAutomag.
At least $5 gets you the good stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Subscribe to this podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Rate, review, subscribe. Share with your friends. All that shit. Listen, if you're
mailbag at CamAutomag.com.
listen,
Bingo.
Listen, if you're listening to enough podcasts, you're going to keep hearing rate, review, subscribe.
Yeah.
So it's just fucking old hat at this time.
Yeah, just-
you know?
Just
Push buttons.
do it.
Click a mouse, push buttons. Fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just do it!
Yes.
Perfect.
Can we just fucking land this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, no, that's it. That's everything we needed to say. So,
Cool.
all right. For episode 166, I have been Mike.
I've been Dave.
I've been Zack.
I've been Pizza Dad.
And I was Brandon.
I need to find a new name now.
Yes, you
Jeez
do.
Louise.
All right.
Just call
Bye,
me
everybody.
Every
I want
day.
to be in your race car with you.